Hello, people. How are you on this fine evening? So, little quick message. I recorded this video about 4 hours ago. And yeah, shit happens. So, we're gonna try this one more time. And I hope the same thing doesn't happen again. But knowing my social life, the same thing won't happen again. So I did a poll on my Instagram saying, "Oh, would you guys like to see a Blu-ray unboxing?" Most of you guys said, "I mean, not Blu-ray unboxing." Why the fuck do I keep saying that? Blu-ray collection display, and most of you guys said yes. So here I am. And no, you guys are not seeing my face because my face is fucking hideous. The most you will see of me is this lovely hand. So, without further ado, because we have a long video ahead of us, let's get started. Oh, by the way, FYI, I will be doing this based off my organization of my movies. So, I have the shelf movies, then I have my steelbooks and stuff, then I have my other thing over there, which I'll tell you why that's over there for a reason. And some of the steelbooks have like some of the steelbooks, they have regular Blu-rays next to them. That's for organization purposes, because like, okay, I'll give you an example. Like Deadpool 1, I keep it next to Deadpool 2, but I only have Deadpool 2 as a steelbook and not Deadpool 1. It's just organization purposes, because to me it's awkward to have Deadpool 2 on the steelbook part and then have Deadpool 1 all the way lonely locked in the closet on the shelf. And we can't have that, can we? No, we can't. So without further ado, no, that's it actually. Without further ado, let's get it on. So first we have Aladdin, classic, until it was ruined by Guy Ritchie. Then we have Alita Battle Angel, a movie that is good for the first two acts, and the third act is a piece of shit because where's this asshole at? Because of this asshole right here. Acting was fantastic though. Let's do this with the other hand. Next we have A Nightmare on Elm Street. I really wish I did not use this light, but fuck it. Nightmare on Elm Street. This movie is fantastic. Wes Craven is a legend, and I am very sorely upset that he has passed away so soon. Oh, excuse me, guys. Next we have Anchorman, the first one. I wish I had the second one. Second one's better. Funny ass movie though. Which, by the way, if that movie had come out now, I don't know how people would like it. Just saying. Aquaman, one of the biggest risks DC took next to Shazam, paid off. I love this movie. Next we have A Star Is Born. I love this movie. The acting is phenomenal. The soundtrack is amazing. The only gripe I have with it is that it goes a little bit too long, but other than that, this movie's fantastic. There's that. Next we have this little thing I bought of Batman vs Superman, the Ultimate Edition. I guess emphasis on the Ultimate. And Man of Steel. I bought this because 2 Black Fridays ago, I think, they had like all the DCEU movies on sale for like really cheap, like $5 cheap. So I bought all of them, but they didn't have. I wasn't 17 at the time. I'm 17 now. And I think the Ultimate Edition is like rated R or something. Let me check. Yes, it is. And they wouldn't have let me buy it because people are mean. And yeah, so I bought this online, and I actually really like this case. They released these in 4K, which that pissed me off. But I got this on Blu-ray, and I actually really like this case. There you go. Next we have Batman Hush. This movie's a pile of dog shit, and it was really disappointing. Nice slipcover though. Next we have Big Hero 6. I love this movie. It's probably one of the best non-Marvel superhero movies, which that sentence doesn't really make any sense because it's based off a Marvel comic, if I'm correct. But you know, it's not a Marvel movie, I guess, because Marvel's like, oh, well, we're not gonna make it. We're not gonna make animated movies. We're too stubborn for that. There you go. Next, we have Bohemian Rhapsody. Love this movie. Bumblebee. Brave, a movie that I think is kind of underrated. Let me fix that. Brightburn, one of the best surprises of 2019, if you ask me. Let me just chant. Coco. I love this movie. This is the only Pixar movie that ever make me cry. I will go on record and say that. Next, we have Crawl, the perfect summer horror movie. Is the movie perfect? No, but I mean, in terms of atmosphere, this movie's awesome. I love it. Okay, guys, I need to do this real quick. I'm not spoiling anything. I just need to switch lighting because the light that I was using was just blurring everything. Hey, it's much better. Despicable Me 2. This was a gift. I don't like this movie. Don't Breathe, a very good horror movie. It took me 4 times to watch this movie in its entirety. That's all you need to know. Fuck you, J.K. Rowling. The first 4K that I have in this... No, this isn't the first one I've bought. That comes later. Hobbs and Shaw. This movie's stupid and I love it. There you go. I like Idris Elba in this movie. He's hilariously over the top. Final Destination. This is probably my least favorite one. In a non-ironic way. I say that because Final Destination 4 is one of the worst movies I've ever seen in my life, but it's entertaining as all hell. This one to me is kind of just blech. Like, it's kind of just there. Kills are sweet, though. Next, we have this triple whatever thingy. I like one of the 3 of these movies. I think it's not that hard to figure out which one it is. This Was a Gift. I fucking hate this movie. I'm gonna show these off at the same time because why not? So we have, oh dear, can it like get in my hand, please? Thank you. Godzilla and Godzilla King of the Monsters. I like both of these movies. I think the second one is too long because after a really fun action sequence, the movie slows down painfully. That's just my opinion. Hold on, let me take a sip of my beverage. Brisk is the most refreshing thing ever. Ghostbusters. This is my original copy of it before I bought it again. You'll see it in a little bit. But yeah, this movie's great. If you haven't seen Ghostbusters, what are you doing with your life? Like, come on, man. One of the biggest guilty pleasures I have in this collection. This is actually one of the first movies that I bought. Yeah, this movie's stupid, entertaining, and I love it. I actually like the second one a lot more. Apparently they're doing like a solo Snake Eyes thing, and it's coming out this year too. This is actually a really cool cover. It comes off and it's kind of a 2 thing. Yep, there you go. It'd be kind of awkward to have the movie without that slip cover. Next we have Hot Fuzz. I love this movie. It's one of the movies in Edgar Wright's non-official trilogy kind of thing. That movie is awesome though. I put it over there for a reason because I was watching it last night. I didn't finish it. So yeah. It Chapter 1. This movie's awesome, and no, I don't have It Chapter 2 because I refuse to pay over $25 for that piece of garbage. There you go. It Follows, a movie that is awesome. The score is fantastic. Yeah, really creepy though. There's a scene on a beach. Holy shit, that is creepy. That will make beach houses the most horrifying thing to go to. What's this? Jaws. What do I need to say about Jaws? It's classic. Watch it. Plain and simple. You guys want to hear something funny? People think this is a mediocre movie. Now, what's the joke? I love this movie so much. Yeah, pretty much. And I bought this on 4K, nice little matte finish. Which, by the way, I'm thinking about doing unboxings for when I buy new movies. Let me know if you guys would want that. Next, we went go from masterpiece to this dog shit, and it's dog shit. What do you want me to say? Plain and simple. Let me grab this. Next, we have Logan, a masterpiece, if I do say so myself. Love, Simon, a movie that's really, really entertaining and a nice little rom-com. Kind of like The Fault in Our Stars, only it's not sad as all hell. Which is ironic because the director of that is directing The New Mutants, which is a horror movie. Awesome. Mad Max Fury Road, a movie that absolutely deserves a sequel, and this shit is beaten to all hell. Holy shit. It's ironic. I say I take care of my shit, and look at this. If I find a slipcover of it in 4K, I'm definitely buying it. Oh my god. Monsters, Inc. Christmas Vacation, my favorite Christmas movie, if I do say so myself. Let's fix this so nothing falls over. Last thing I need is the Leaning Tower of movies. Even though that's kind of what it is. Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, my very first 4K. I love this movie so much. The first act and third act are fantastic. The second act is a little bit slow, but I've gone to appreciate it a little bit more. And it's funny, I was watching this with my buddy Kevin. If you skip over the Sharon Tate parts in the middle of the movie, it actually goes by a little bit quicker. That kind of tells you something, Tarantino, don't you think? Moving on. Overlord. This movie's awesome. And for the first pile, the original Pet Sematary is dog shit. I don't like it. The new Pet Sematary is not dog shit. I think it's very good. Sue me. Next we have Poltergeist. I've fallen asleep 4 times trying to finish this movie 1 time. I don't know if that makes the movie bad or not. There you go. Let me just go on record and saying that I've never actually finished the movie. There's that. Unpopular opinion, I don't like this movie. Next we have Pulp Fiction, one of my favorite movies of all time. This kind of has the same situation with Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. The first act and third act are so fast-paced and awesome. The second act is kind of slow. But I would rather watch this movie's second act over Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Actually, no, I take that back. I would actually rather watch Once Upon a Time in Hollywood's second act over this second act. Because it's just the Sharon Tate part that gets me. Next, we have Ready Player One. Steven Spielberg at his best. I love this movie so much. I feel violated after watching this movie. I'm a rocket man. I love this movie so much. Taron Egerton is amazing in it. And yes, I think it was better than Bohemian Rhapsody. Shazam! I love this movie. It's definitely the best DCEU movie by far. And I'm pissed off. I got stuck in the rain, and this was in my bag, and it got messed up. But I find it funny that this came with the Blu-ray, but it doesn't come with the 4K. Ha ha ha! Joke's on you! This movie's dog shit. Why I own it, I don't know. Suicide Squad. I think my opinion of the movie was expressed off that deep breath. This was a gift. Death of Superman. I've still yet to see Reign of the Superman, despite me having DC Universe, and it's on there for free. I don't know. And it's funny too. Every time I walk by it in Best Buy, I'm like, oh, the Reign of the Superman. I've still yet to watch it. I like this though. It's cool for what it is. The Birds. Scary ass movie for Mother Nature. The Exorcist. I love this movie. It's not really all that scary to me, but I love it so much. That third act, though. Holy shit. This is the greatest show. I really like this movie. People don't. Oh, well. The Incredible Hulk on 4K. I love this movie. I don't know why people don't. It is an unpopular opinion. The third act in this movie is probably one of the best third acts of the entire MCU. But at this point, what does that even mean? Because at this point, most of the third acts in the MCU are pretty damn great. Unless your name is like Thor Ragnarok or Captain Marvel or Ant-Man and the Wasp. Or Guardians of the Galaxy 2. Moving on. It means no worries until Disney remakes this. There you go. I love this movie though. Don't love the remake. The Peanuts movie. Awesome nostalgic fun for what it is. I mean, it's not bad. I'm just saying, like, you know, that's what it is. It's nostalgic fun. The Revenant, one of the movies that will make me never want to go hiking in the winter by myself. Put it that way. Next, we have The Shining. I can't wait to get Dr. Sleep. Dr. Sleep was amazing. I never did a review for that, but Dr. Sleep was amazing. And so was that movie. Dun 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 dun. I don't have Terminator 2. Cause, you know, I'm broke. I love this movie though. I think it's really underrated. And I also really liked Terminator Dark Fate. I never did a review for that. So there's that. I will be picking up Terminator Dark Fate. It comes out about 2 weeks. So yeah, there you go. Next we have The Thing, one of my favorite horror movies. I love this movie. It took me a couple watches to really appreciate it, but it's really good. Next we have The Texas Chainsaw Massacre, which, excuse me, it's such a weird movie. Oh my god, it's such a weird movie. You have to really be in the mood for this movie, and the third act will just leave you like, what the fuck did I just watch? Next we have, let's see if I can grab them. Oh, shit. Okay. There they go. Okay. Can you please not fall out my hand? Please and thank you. Okay, here we go. So we have all 5 Transformer movies. Okay, there's 1, 2, 3, 4. The first steelbook I ever bought, by the way. Well, that I got. This was a gift. And fuck my life. Hey, I don't even want to touch the case. Even though you guys just watched me touch the case. Fuck you. Fuck physics. I'm kidding. If Jaden's watching this, he'll probably just, like, pop the brain vessel. Jason Blum is responsible for a lot of comedies, you know. And this is no exception. Yeah. Bought it at, like, Black Friday for, like, $5. It is one of the best comedies of 2018, excuse me. Wonder Woman, a movie that's good for 2 of the third acts. Or 2 of the 3 acts. And now we have this Wolverine type thing. I just bought this because it was cheap and to complete the X-Men set. But then Dark Phoenix came out. So yeah, there you go. Let me take another sip of my beverage before we keep going. So I'm going to... When I first did the video, I tried doing the steelbooks and then the other ones. But I'm going to do the other ones first. So let's bring that over here. I'm kind of giving away the stuff, but fuck it. This is what this looks like. So, Here we have Prometheus, a movie that I like very much. Next, we have Alien Covenant, a movie that's good in the first and third acts. The second act is really painfully boring. I'm not going to take this one out because it's really hard to take out. This is the Alien movies. It comes with Alien 1, Aliens, Alien 3, and Alien Resurrection. I like 3 of those 4 movies. Take your pick. I'm going to take these both out at the same time. We have Avengers Infinity War and Avengers Endgame. I love both of these movies. Personal preference, I like this over this, but not by that much. It's just pacing. I mean, what do you expect? You can't expect a 3-hour movie to have magnificent pacing, unless you're the Irishman. Next we have, and for all the horror buffs, this doesn't make any sense to me. Friday the 13th, this is the original, 1980. Friday the 13th Part 2. Personally, I like Part 2 over Part 1. But this slipcover doesn't make any sense, though. If you're a horror buff, you'll understand why this slipcover doesn't make any sense. I'm not going to tell you because that's part of the joke. All I'll say is I picked it up and I was like, why is this like this? That would actually go for the 2009 one. Next we have classics, if you ask me. Halloween 1 and Halloween 2. Halloween 1 is a masterpiece. Halloween 2 is pretty good. It's a weird sequel because I mean, it's a good sequel. It's better than Halloween 3. But yeah, it's kind of a weird sequel because it's not directed by John Carpenter, so it feels weird. The score is really nice. Kills are really good. There's one kill with a needle that I fucking love. Next, we have John Wick, Chapter 1, Chapter 2, and Chapter 3. Look at the slipcover. Look at it. I love it. One of my favorite slipcovers that I own. Lionsgate, you're killing it with the slipcovers. By the way, I think the best one is still this one. They get increasingly worse, but not by that much. They're still good movies. There's got to be the worst and there's got to be the best. Doop, 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 doop. Come on. There we go. Next, we have the Maze Runner trilogy. A franchise that started off so good and ended such dog shit. I like this one. I love this one, despite what people say. This movie's good for the first 2 acts. The third act is so boring. And why was the third one 2.5 hours? I don't know why. I don't know whose call that was to make the movie 2.5 hours. But Scorch Trials is really good. I really like that movie more than I should, I feel. Next we have Scream and Scream 4. I don't own Scream 2 and 3. I would probably pick up 2 one day, maybe. 3, I mean, Scream is a franchise where even 3, I can watch 3 and just be like, oh, I'm watching a Scream movie. It's not terrible. Scream is my favorite horror movie, by the way. It is the very first horror movie, believe it or not, that I watched. And it is what got me into horror. Okay, I'm not going to take these out. I'll take some of them out. So this is Star Wars, the prequels. I like one of these movies. Actually, I like 2 of these movies, believe it or not. I don't like episode 1. I like episode 2 and 3. I like episode 2 to a certain extent. Next, we have Solo, A Star Wars Story, a movie that I would rather watch over Rise of Skywalker. Shoot me. Next, we have Rogue One. Look at that slipcover, man. I love it. Movie's a pile of shit, but my god, look at that slipcover. Oh, I love it. Next, we have the... Does this one come out? Yeah, I guess I could... No, I'm not going to try. The original trilogy. I like all 3 of these movies. Return of the Jedi is mad boring, though. I was rewatching it in prep for Rise of Skywalker. Holy god, is that boring. Force Awakens. I love this movie. Could watch it at any time. There you go. And last but not least, we have Batman Begins, amazing. I think people like this movie too much. Oh, okay. I feel like it's overappreciated. There you go. Now, this is kind of a special moment. The Dark Knight. The very first Blu-ray I ever owned. Look at that slipcover. I love it. And if you look at the back... Oh, no, it's not the back. And then, this is kind of the same thing with the G.I. Joe thing. You take the slipcover off and it's, thing. And then on the back, look at that. Oh, I love it. I love it, I love it, I love it, I love it. There goes that. Which, by the way, I would like to buy The Dark Knight on 4K. I don't... Oh, shit. I don't want to buy movies I already own on 4K. But Dark Knight I'd probably buy. And lastly, we have The Dark Knight Rises. A movie that I think is good. Just good. That's it. So let's put this over there. So we can do the steelbooks. So... First, here, let me take another sip of my beverage. Because, we gotta stay hydrated, man. So, we have... This isn't a steelbook. Yeah, some of these are steelbooks. Some of them are just box sets. So, we have 21 and 22 Jump Street. Both of these movies are fantastic. I love them so much. And this box was only like $10. So, yeah, good deal. Next, we have A Quiet Place. This steelbook is amazing. If you look, this is like embossed. I love it. This is one of my favorite steelbooks. And if you look on the inside, it has... Pop it. I mean, I don't know why I moved that thing. It has like claw marks. It's awesome. Yeah, I love this movie so much. It's one of my favorite thrillers. I hope part 2 does it justice. Next, we have Baby Driver, my second favorite Edgar Wright movie next to Scott Pilgrim, which I still don't have. I'm kind of waiting until they release it on 4K. I feel like when I buy Scott Pilgrim on Blu-ray, then they'll release the 4K. Because that's just how the universe works against me. I love the steelbook. I love this movie. Ansel Elgort, you're a genius. Edgar Wright, you're a genius. And yeah, there you go. Next, we have the Batman... 4 original movies. It comes with Batman, Batman Returns, Batman Forever, and Batman and Robin. 2 of those movies are great. 2 of those movies are dumb. But a good kind of dumb. Captain America the Winter Soldier, 4K Steelbook, the first one I have. No, I don't own... Oh yeah, by the way, that's another thing. I don't own a lot of the MCU movies. I only own the ones that I really, really like. So... I'll probably work around to getting like Thor Ragnarok, Doctor Strange, Civil War. I only get them when I really want them. But yeah, there you go. I love this movie so much. It's probably one of my favorite MCU movies. Oh, excuse me, guys. It was my favorite MCU movie until Infinity War came out. Next, we have Child's Play, a pretty lame steelbook. Except for the front. I don't like this movie. Shoot me. I kind of like the remake a little bit more. Next we have Christine, another shit steelbook, except for the front. I love this movie. John Carpenter is a genius. John Carpenter is the only one to make a car scary. And the acting is fantastic across the board. Next we have, let's show these together. Creed 1 and 2. Creed 1 is a steelbook, Creed 2 is not. Both these movies are great. Unpopular opinion, I think Creed 2 is better than Creed 1. But not by that much because they're both fantastic movies. Another side by side, we have Deadpool and Deadpool 2. Deadpool 2 is steelbook, Deadpool 1 not. Again, both of these movies are good. I think they're equally good if you ask me. And I love this steelbook because it has a nice slipcover, which you should have seen me trying to open it. It was quite hilarious why my key wouldn't go through this part. I'm like, what the fuck is that? And then I'm like, oh, it's a slipcover. That's cool. Die Hard, my favorite Christmas movie. I'm kidding, it's not my favorite, but it is a Christmas movie. Don't deny it now. I got this for like $10. Really nice steelbook. I mean, it's not like you can use it. Yeah, there you go. I think this one has like footprints in it. Let me see. Yeah, like footprints from when he gets on the glass. So let's box this up. Next, we have probably one of the best things I've ever bought. The 8 Fast and Furious movie collection on 4K. Now, I will show this off because it is amazing. So, it comes out like this. And you open it. And it's got all the movies in a little book. It's amazing. My ranking, I guess I'd go, I don't know how I'd order. I guess I'll start from the bottom up. So I'll start with like 2, so Too Fast, Too Furious, the first one, the fourth one, 7, 8, I think I lost count. I lost count. How does that happen? Okay, I'm not gonna waste any more of your time. I lost count. My favorite, the worst one for me is the second one. My favorite one is 6. There you go. I just wasted so much time. Oh, yo, God. I mean, if you're here, you're not wasting time. Because what the hell else are you gonna be doing? Ghostbusters 1 and 2. I bought this because the book was nice. This book, it's nice. $10 too. I've yet to watch Ghostbusters 2, but I've heard nothing but bad things about it. I am also excited for the next one. Ghostbusters Afterlife, is that what it's called? Gone Girl. I love this movie so much, and it comes with a nice little book thing from the movie. And then the movie comes in this little thing. $10, Best Buy. Blessed. Which, by the way, I think 95% of these movies all came from Best Buy. If I am correct. Next, we have the Harry Potter 8 film collection. I really like this movie. I don't like this movie. Well, not that I don't like it. It's too long. I like this one. My favorite. Yes, my favorite. I like this one a lot. This movie's dog shit. It's too boring. And I like this one a lot. Oh, I love it, I should say. Makes me sound like I underappreciate the Deathly Hallows. And now what? That's a crime against humanity. Home Alone, probably one of my favorite steelbooks. And I'm not going to show you why I did it in the last video, but well, I'm not going to take the discs out. But it's his battle plan on the inside, and I love it so much. Next we have Independence Day, an awesome movie for the 4th of July. I don't like the back of the steelbook, but I do like the steelbook. Next we have Jurassic Park. I love this steelbook so much. And this is a classic. The effects don't hold up despite what people tell you. Well, the practical ones do. The Velociraptor effects hold up for sure. But the CGI, no bueno. And no, I don't own any of the other ones because I don't give a shit about the other ones. Well, The Lost World is okay. 3 is dog shit. 4 is really good. Well, Jurassic World is good. And Fallen Kingdom is dog shit. So, there you go. Killer Clowns from Outer Space. I love this movie. It's dumb, stupid, cheesy, just the way I like it. Movies, I mean. Weirdos. Next, we have Kill Bill Volumes 1 and 2. Is this one actually called Kill Bill Volume 1, or is it just, no, I didn't know. Yeah, these movies are fantastic, but Best Buy beat the hell out of them in the packaging. Jesus Christ, just look at that, dude. This is like a huge dent. I love those movies, though. Quentin Tarantino, you're a genius. Next, we have Kingsman: The Secret Service and Kingsman: The Golden Circle. Steelbook, not Steelbook. The first one's really good. Second one, not so much. And I'm kind of disappointed that the King's Man, the prequel, got pushed back all the way to fucking September. Why, 20th Century Fox? Why? Next we have the original Tomb Raider movies. I don't have the 2018 Tomb Raider movie. I do like that movie though. But yeah, I've seen the first one. I haven't seen the second one. They're both, well, the first one is awesome though. A guilty pleasure. Next we have Bum 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 Bum. I love these movies so much. Only bad movie in this set is Mission Impossible 2. Just why? But Mission Impossible 1 is pretty good. It's a little dated. Mission Impossible 3 is awesome. Ghost Protocol is awesome. Rogue Nation is fantastic, as well as Fallout. Next we have Psycho. I love this movie so much, and thank you to my sister for recommending that I buy this steelbook, despite that dent. Next we have Go Go Power Rangers. Please, Saban, for the love of God, or Lionsgate, whoever's making this movie again, please don't reboot this movie. Just get the same cast, please. They were good. Please. Next we have Shaun of the Dead, one of my favorite horror movies of all time. It's hilarious. Oh, this is the second movie in the... Well, I don't actually know the order, but this is the second movie in the trilogy from Edgar Wright, that and Hot Fuzz. I don't have The World's End. I might buy it though, because apparently it was at 4K at Best Buy. I didn't see it. Yeah, I might buy it. Oh, excuse me. Next we have Spider-Man Homecoming. Far From Home is there, but I just want to show you this. There you go. Now let me get Far From Home. There it goes. Okay. Homecoming and Far From Home. I really like Homecoming, and Far From Home is probably my top in the top 10 for the best MCU movies. I loved it, despite what other people think. The Fast and the Furious. Yes, I bought this before. I bought the 8-movie collection. Again, this movie's okay. Steelbook's really nice though. I love it. Next we have The Fog. See, Best Buy back at it again when messing up my steelbooks. First act of this movie is really boring. The rest of it though, really good. John Carpenter. Next we have The Hunger Games. Oh dear. All four. So quick story. These 3 are Blu-ray. This is DVD. And I have the DVD because I'm a completionist, and because something happened and I had to buy another copy of it. But this is what the Blu-ray would have looked like. It's just DVD. And these are all Target exclusives, like they're digibooks. I'm not gonna open them because it's hard to open with one hand. But these are all really nice, by the way. I really like this one. I think it's actually pretty underrated. I love this movie. It is one of the most... First of all, The Hunger Games: Catching Fire is actually one of the few books I've actually read. And watching how they adapted it, I really like it. They didn't do... They left some things out here. This is disappointing. Hunger Games: Mockingjay Part 1. And this is alright. There you go. We're at the end, guys. Nightmare Before Christmas. I've yet to see this movie, but it is a really nice steelbook. They had it for like $10. Okay, it's not going into focus. And it is a really nice steelbook. And if you open it, it has nice drawings. There you go. Then we have the X-Men 6-movie collection. This goes all the way to X-Men Apocalypse. I love this franchise. I just wish Dark Phoenix was actually good. Next we have Venom. I think it's a very underrated movie if you ask me. I love this movie. And last but certainly not least, we have Zombieland. I really like this movie a lot, and Double Tap was really good. I can't wait to buy it. Look at that, guys. Look at it. And I still want to get more. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Please leave a like and spread the word, please. I want to get this channel up and running even more. I will bring you a review this weekend for 1917. I can't wait to see that. And also future reviews in the coming months. So again, take care, and yeah, that's it. See ya.